Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel and into another video, a budget with me video. This is my weekly cash envelope system. This is how we spend our weekly money that we set into individual envelopes every single week. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. We love to have you as part of our family here on YouTube. And for those of you guys who keep coming back, thank you so very much. It really does mean the world to me. So as most of you guys know, if you watched last week's video, you guys know that we are drastically changing the way that we are operating our weekly budget. We're really trying hard not to spend any money and only spending money when we need to or where we need to. With that being said, my budget will probably look a little bit different to most people because we prioritize things a little bit differently. I am currently not working at the moment. I haven't yet filed for unemployment, and I hope that I don't need to do that. We are going to try to make it work with just my husband's income right now. It is, you know, he has a very decent job, and we should be able to survive still just on one income. I do have an emergency fund in a savings account in my bank to where we could survive for 3 months without any problem. However, I don't want to touch that unless I absolutely have to, and I'm going to hope that it doesn't come down to that. And as long as we start the process of managing our money a little bit better and get a little tighter grip on our spending, then we won't need to touch that, I don't feel like. I have here our cash for the week. I'm going to go through my envelopes and pull out all of the cash that is from last week, and we're just going to see where we're sitting. One thing I do want to mention to you guys is that you need to prioritize the way that you're doing your budget based upon your family's needs and what's most important to your family at this current time. So you're going to see a little bit of what we prioritize, that things that are still important to us, and I'll explain that as we get into it. But we are still on track to buy a house or build one. We wanted to do that this spring, which is right now, which obviously we cannot do. So hopefully maybe by the end of the summer, early fall, we will be able to get that done. So it is still our priority to set back as much money as possible into that fund that we have a savings account for, so that when it comes time, we have those funds available to us. So because we're still saving that money out of my husband's paycheck, our funds for our weekly money has dropped down a little bit. It's just something that we prioritize. Our number one goals this year is obviously to still take our vacation, still save for me and my son's trip to Rome if we're ever allowed to go back in. I'm hoping by a year and a half from now we'll be able to do that. Did I say vacation? Our vacation, our house, and our trip to Rome. Those are things that we are currently in the process of saving for, and we're going to continue to do that for as long as possible until we have financially no other choice. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. We do pretty well at the way that we have our money set up, and like I said, we do have that emergency fund if we need to use it. I just hope that we don't. Okay, so, and as of today, which is April the 16th, which is a Thursday, I'm recording this, we have not yet got any stimulus money, and I'm not sure what the deal is with that. We did get audited for our taxes in 2018, so we still haven't even gotten those taxes back from 2018, and I have kind of put off filing my 2019 taxes until that audit comes to an end, which it should be coming to an end any day now. I'm expecting a letter with the results of that. But because my 2018 taxes aren't complete, I had to wait and go into the little IRS, where's my stimulus money, and set that up to where I can get a stimulus check, and hopefully I hear back from that in the next few days. However, our stimulus money is just gonna, hopefully, as long as I can swing it, we're still able to pay all of our bills and things like that on my husband's money, on his paycheck. So we hopefully will not need that money, but I am excited to kind of have that as a buffer in case we do need it for things like Jack needs some shorts, and my husband needs some shorts, and there's just some things going on that we need to be purchasing shortly. So I hope that answers anybody's questions about stimulus money. I know I've gotten a lot of questions about that recently. Some people have sent me emails, which, by the way, my email is always in the description box. You can always send me an email if you have any questions or my opinion on something, as well as my cash envelopes is in my Etsy store. And I do have some links to the products that I use, meaning this calendar, like this budget planner, my camera, things like that. That's all linked in the description box below, which are some of the most often questions that I get. My cash envelopes are in the Etsy store, so if you're interested in that, that's also in the description box. Okay. We are going to go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to do something a little bit different. In all the categories that I've been putting money in this past week, I'm going to go ahead and take that money out, and we're going to just keep reallocating the money. Sorry, I need to take a drink of water. We're going to reallocate the money elsewhere with like the change and the leftover money that I have, because I'm not really in the need to have to build up anything currently right now. It will be nice to be able to build stuff up, but it's not really that big of an option right now because I'm working with less weekly money. So we're just going to keep moving forward any leftover monies and allocating it in different places. So that's what you're going to see me do today. I have $4 in grocery. I don't have anything in gas. Personal, I didn't put anything in. In school, I haven't been putting anything in. And the reason why is because we haven't been in school. And they just announced this week that Missouri schools will not be going back to school this year. We are still required, or we are still supposed to be doing online learning, which we are doing. However, you won't see me putting any money back into this envelope until it gets closer to next school year. When it's time to start saving it for school supplies and things like that, then I'll start putting money in here. Until then, I won't be putting any money in there. Dollar Tree, we're not putting any money in. Car maintenance, we did get in here for lug nuts, apparently, or my husband did. So I'm just gonna take this money out and set it aside. There's $16 left in there. There's nothing left in clothing. I can't remember what we spent clothing wise this week, but there's nothing left in that. Sports hasn't been getting anything. As you guys know, baseball, I think, will be canceled. They're trying to hang on, but we're supposed to be starting practice by the end of this month, and unless it gets lifted, quarantine currently in my city, my town, is until the 29th. And I think that might be statewide. No, I think statewide it's till the 24th. So we'll see. Miscellaneous, we have some 5s and some 1s. So we have 15, 16, 17, 18. Family fun. Interesting enough, we had homemade pizzas one night this week, which is normally what we do with our family fun money. Except for we had made homemade pizzas. I worked that into our meal plan and made homemade pizzas. So we decided to take that money and we spent it on ice cream. So we still, you know, had a treat this week. Gifts isn't getting anything right now. My vacation fund will stay the way my vacation fund is. We have a buffer, which is empty, and then we have a graduation, and then our $5 challenge. I'm going to be taking the graduation money out this week, and I'm going to show you how I do that. So first off, we're going to work with our $5 challenge envelope, and this little guy has $15 in it. I still am making a conscious effort to save my $5 bill, so that's the reason why you're seeing that. So I had 4 $5 bills, y'all, from this week. So that's 20, 25, 30, 35 is gonna go back into this envelope. We use our $5 challenge envelope for extra things. So I always put in here how much is in there whenever I make these videos, so I know how much should be in there the next week. And right off the bat, we are gonna go ahead and deal with our graduation envelope, which should be getting $16 this week. I'm gonna see if I have that much in one. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have this money in here. So we're gonna go ahead and add this up. I got money all astray in this envelope, I'm sure. Okay. I think there should be over $100 in here. So we're just going to remove this because it's getting very thick for my envelope. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. And then we have 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. It feels like 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So we have 134 in this envelope, and I'm gonna go ahead and just clip this together, put Rome trip on there, and I'm going to write down in the corner over here 416 134 Rome, so that I know how much money I'm putting into my safe here at the house in that account. Okay, so that takes care of those little two savings accounts, which are still priorities to us, and that's why we still continue to save the money for that. We set back all of our $5 bills that comes in this house. That's just something that we use for our family, whether it be extras on vacation or whether we decide to go away for the weekend. Currently, we're not able to do anything like that right now, but you better believe, y'all, when we get out of quarantine and things get back to normal, we're gonna be doing some things, okay? Because we've been stuck in this house far too long, and I'm about over it. So anyway, so that's gonna go in there. We're still saving towards our vacation just because we are still planning to go. Our vacation is scheduled for the end of May. As long as we can travel by then, we will go. If we can't travel by then we of course will be postponing that trip. But I have all that stuff taken care of. What we're gonna do right now is stuff these cash envelopes. So you guys can see last week I only put $60 into my grocery fund. We actually spent $55 and some change out of that grocery fund. But because we really used up and we shopped our pantry, our refrigerator, I made all of our meal plans based upon the things that we already had currently. We're kind of dwindled down in our groceries here in the house. So I am gonna go ahead and put $100 back into groceries this week because we will need it. You know, we're running out of things, you know, like oil and butter, all the essential things, plus we still have to get groceries to last us through the week. So we will need $100, if not more than that. We'll see. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So we're just gonna put that back in there. Gas will get 20. We haven't needed gas for my car. Gas prices have dropped, as you guys know. I haven't been going anywhere because I'm not working. But my husband is still working and he still has places to go. So the gas money that was in here, we put in the tank yesterday. So I'm just gonna go ahead and replace that 20 just in case we might need to put it in my vehicle or my husband might need it extra. Personal is not getting anything. School is not getting anything. Dollar Tree, of course, is not getting anything. We are going to put $20 in car maintenance. And we are putting $20 into clothing. Nothing into sports right now. Miscellaneous will get $40. Family fun will get $20. Gifts is getting nothing. Vacation is still going to get $20, 20, 40, 60, 80. And buffer will get 20 as well, as you guys can see there. So that is what we got going on. I do have these two $1 bills left, and I will just go back here and add them back into grocery for now. And that is how we are going to allocate our money for this week. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching a video of mine. It really does mean the world to me. Let me know in the comments down below, how is your budget going? Are you guys doing okay out there? Have you received your stimulus, and are you using it wisely, or are you going out and buying lobster and crab? I would like to know. I see a whole bunch of people on Facebook posting pictures of them eating dinner, and they ordered in from like Red Lobster and things like that, and I'm just thinking, oh my Lord, have we learned nothing? Anyway, let me know in the comments down below, how are things going in your house? I'm interested to know. We're friends here. We need to talk about it, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and I will check in with you guys next week with another Budget With Me video. Until then, guys, bye.